For over a century, global trade has flowed through choke points like the Panama and Suez canals, names synonymous with commerce. Now, China is building the Pinglu Canal, a project that could reshape supply chains and challenge existing waterways. The Pinglu Canal aims to provide a direct, efficient route from China's western provinces to the sea, bypassing congested ports. Connecting the Xinjiang River to the Beibu Gulf, it creates a new maritime gateway. As a key part of China's Belt and Road Initiative, the canal could shift trade flows and regional power. The Pinglu Canal isn't just a shortcut, it's a statement of intent and a glimpse into the future of global commerce. The Pinglu Canal cuts through Guangxi, transforming a once peripheral region into a vital trade route. Running 134 kilometers from the Xinjiang River to the Beibu Gulf, it gives western China direct access to the sea. The canal slashes transport times, boosting exports and stimulating industries like mining, agriculture, and manufacturing. As a core part of the Belt and Road Initiative, it deepens China's trade ties with ASEAN. The Pinglu Canal is both a commercial artery and a strategic asset, anchoring China's influence in Southeast Asia. The Pinglu Canal is a marvel of engineering, requiring the excavation of over 339 million cubic meters of earth, more than the Three Gorges Dam. Stretching 134 kilometers with a 110-meter wide channel, it's built for two-way traffic of ships up to 5,000 tons. 3 massive locks lift and lower vessels using advanced water-saving technologies. The Pinglu Canal is more than a waterway. It's a blueprint for regional transformation. The stakes are high, and the world is watching. Comparisons to the Panama Canal are inevitable, but the Pinglu Canal serves a different purpose. Panama is a transoceanic shortcut, connecting the Atlantic and Pacific for massive ships. Pinglu is a river-to-sea canal, linking China's inland provinces to the South China Sea for regional trade. The Panama Canal handles giant Neo-Panamax vessels. Pinglu is built for smaller, 5,000-ton ships, ideal for intra-Asia commerce. Pinglu isn't a direct competitor to Panama. It's about regional efficiency, not global choke points. Panama's revenue comes from high transit tolls. Pinglu's value lies in boosting regional GDP, trade volume, and lowering logistics costs. Geopolitically, Panama is a global gateway, historically under U.S. influence. Pinglu is a Chinese project, cementing Beijing's economic and strategic position in Southeast Asia. It creates a trade network less dependent on sea lanes patrolled by the U.S. Navy. While Panama serves the world, Pinglu serves China and its neighbors, driving regional integration on China's terms. The distinction is crucial. Pinglu is about building a China-centric trade system. It's a new kind of gateway, one that changes the rules of the game in Asia. The Pinglu Canal will recalibrate regional trade, especially between China and Southeast Asia. Western provinces like Sichuan and Chongqing will have a much shorter route to the sea, bypassing the long journey to Shanghai. This shift will divert domestic trade from the Yangtze River Delta to the Beibu Gulf, transforming China's logistics landscape. Ports like Qinzhou and Fangchenggang will become major hubs for trade with Vietnam, Thailand, Malaysia, Singapore, and Indonesia. The canal will accelerate China-ASEAN trade, enabling more direct, point-to-point shipping and reducing reliance on transshipment hubs like Singapore and Hong Kong. Bulk commodities and containerized goods, minerals, agricultural products, machinery will move more efficiently. The canal will also facilitate imports of raw materials from Australia, Indonesia, and Thailand. Guangxi's imports from ASEAN are already surging, and the canal will amplify this trend. While Pinglu won't rival the Suez or Panama for global traffic, it embodies the regionalization of trade. As nations focus on supply chain security, the Pinglu Canal creates a resilient China-centric network less vulnerable to distant disruptions. It's about building redundancy and control in a shifting global landscape. The Pinglu Canal is a physical manifestation of this new era. The Pinglu Canal's impact will be felt most by China's Southeast Asian neighbors. Vietnam, sharing a border and coastline with Guangxi, stands to benefit from faster, cheaper trade routes. Vietnamese manufacturers can source components from Western China more efficiently, while their exports reach Chinese markets faster. Ports like Haiphong could become key nodes in this new supply chain. For Singapore, the canal could mean a gradual shift in intra-Asia cargo away from its transshipment hub, though its global role remains strong. Thailand and Malaysia are watching closely as the canal enhances the new Western land-sea corridor, making rail and sea links to China more attractive. The Malaysian port of Kuantan, with Chinese investment, could see increased traffic as new sea lanes open. The canal acts as a magnet, pulling regional economies closer to China and deepening economic integration. This brings both opportunity and risk, growth, but also greater dependency on Beijing. The Pinglu Canal is not just infrastructure. It's a tool for reshaping economic geography and influence. Its ripples will be felt across the region for years to come. The Pinglu Canal is a strategic move on the Indo-Pacific chessboard. By creating a secure maritime outlet to the South China Sea, China reduces its reliance on the US-patrolled Strait of Malacca. The canal strengthens China's position in the contested South China Sea, supporting a larger naval and coast guard presence. Expanded ports in the Beibu Gulf provide logistical support for Chinese maritime forces, increasing their operational reach. This has clear implications for regional rivals and the US, which conducts freedom of navigation operations in the area. The canal is also a tool of soft power, showcasing China's ability to deliver large-scale development and integrate neighboring economies. As Southeast Asian countries become more invested in China's logistics network, their alignment with Beijing's interests may deepen. Global powers like the US, India, Japan, and Australia view the canal as a challenge to the existing order. The Pinglu Canal is now a focal point in the strategic competition shaping the future of Asia. It's a symbol of China's growing influence and the shifting balance of power. The Pinglu Canal faces major challenges, starting with its environmental impact. Carving a 134-kilometer channel through Guangxi disrupts ecosystems, farmland, and water quality. Increased shipping brings risks of pollution and invasive species, despite claims of modern environmental safeguards. Water management is another hurdle. The canal's locks require vast amounts of water, straining local resources in a region prone to floods and droughts. Engineers have added water-saving basins, but the demand remains significant. Logistically, the canal is limited to 5,000-ton vessels, so its success depends on sustained regional trade growth. Economic downturns or shifts in trade patterns could threaten its viability. The $10 billion investment is a high-stakes gamble on future growth. Socially, the project requires relocating communities and building a skilled workforce to operate complex infrastructure. Ensuring fair resettlement and long-term management is as critical as the engineering itself. The Pinglu Canal's future hinges on overcoming these environmental, economic, and social challenges. Its legacy will be shaped by how these hurdles are managed. The Pinglu Canal is one of the most ambitious infrastructure projects of the century, a testament to China's engineering and strategic vision. By linking its western heartland to the South China Sea, China aims to spark new economic growth and reshape regional trade. The canal will pull ASEAN economies closer, creating a China-centric supply chain and challenging established hubs like Singapore. Geopolitically, it strengthens China's hand in the South China Sea and reduces reliance on vulnerable choke points. But the project faces real obstacles: environmental costs, water management, and the risk of economic or social disruption. Its success is not guaranteed, and the world is watching to see if the promised benefits materialize. As the final locks are built, a new reality is taking shape, one where China is not just a participant, but a shaper of global trade. The Pinglu Canal is more than a shortcut. It's a statement of intent and a symbol of shifting power. The question remains: will it simply be a regional waterway or the start of a new era in global commerce? The answer will define the next chapter of trade in Asia and beyond. The future, quite literally, is being carved in water.